Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Desperados 3. You know, I was thinking about my issues with the plot, with that last little bit of the plot, and I realized something. What the game is trying to show us is that most of Cooper's problems arise from him just not being sufficiently murderous. The game mechanics and the characterization have thus far been pushing us in a direction of just kill everything. Just kill all of your problems, kill everything that's kind of like adjacent to your problems, because if you don't, things are just way harder. And, lo and behold, on that boat, Cooper refuses to shoot his problem in the back of the head when he has the opportunity, and now look what's happened. So now we're in another pickle, the gang is in another pickle, and we're just gonna have to murder our way out of it. And maybe this time we're gonna learn the lesson, and be very thorough about it. Then, as now, others must pay the price for his refusal to murder all of his problems.
Too bad, kid. Looks like you two ain't going home today. He's just a kid, Frank. You want to tell me what to do? No. Didn't think so. Throw him down the canyon when you're done. Boy. What's your name, amigo?
Sean.
I'm Hector.
I'm not trying to deflate the moment or anything, but there was a lot of real weird pantomiming going on there. They didn't quite have the animation budget for the expressiveness they wanted out of the models, I think. But okay, that makes some sense. Again, I think that I'd forgotten about the childhood thing. That's another situation where if he had just taken one of the hundreds of guns that were available and murdered his way through, yeah, whatever, it's fine.
Shoulder still pain you?
It just stings a little is all. But if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill someone.
Keep it together. We'll wait until the next break.
Gotta say, this plan of yours is pretty wild.
Didn't hear any better suggestions from you. What about the dynamite?
I improvised.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'll explain in a second. Just to be safe, can you go over the plan one more time?
Jesus Christ.
You know, just in case someone is listening now who maybe wasn't present for our earlier planning session.
Fine. First, we fetch our belongings.
Nice of them to keep all the stuff together like that.
Next, I'll crack the lock on that gate so we can get out. Once we're out, we'll get the dynamite.
Right. It's in that minecart. And it's not really dynamite.
What are you talking about?
I couldn't get dynamite, so I filled a mine cart with gunpowder.
You're telling me we have to drag a mine cart all the way to the gate?
Hey, it's easy. We just light it up and boom.
This is why I don't work with amateurs.
Let's not forget about Kate and Cooper.
Right. They put them together in those cages.
You sure you want to help out that jackass?
I'm not gonna leave Cooper behind.
I don't care either way.
All right, ladies, break time. Best make sure you freshen up for the next shift.
I will say, okay, so I've had some things to say about the storyline so far, where I think they've made some errors. I do want to say, I think that it would be really easy for it to feel super silly that Hector still wants to help Cooper after, you know, the thing that just happened, and him and Cooper getting everybody enslaved and everything. But the characterization, at least, I feel like it's together enough that totally works, and that is definitely to their credit. So apparently they didn't take away McCoy's chloroform. That's good to know. And then, of course, we can punch people. We're real good at punching people. Isabel still has her cat for some reason.
Let's punch it.
I guess a cat can be hard to capture. Alright, so we got to get up here and get our stuff. And I assume we're cool to walk around. I mean, where's the interact? There we go. Okay, yep, cool to walk around until we're real close to the stuff.
Got no problem with that.
I'm a little bummed out that we don't have access to any of Isabel's actual magic.
You two make a good team.
Is that right?
You're welcome, Hector.
Ah, if they refuse to work, shoot one of them. There's always more coming.
Yeah, but there might be trouble
There are other ways to get in. Nice and calm.
But there's so much dialogue. There's so much dialogue jammed into the game that the characters can't even wait for other people to stop speaking. Alright, we can't climb Ivy with anybody except Isabel, right? So we have Ivy, or we have Isabel climb up here. Honestly, this doesn't look too bad. This looks extremely doable. You just gotta make sure that this guy's not looking over there. This gunman, I think we remain in the...
Easy peasy.
I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure if he will see her climbing. She moves pretty fast, though. We could probably get up there quick enough. We could also whistle if we wanted, I guess. We could turn his head at least for a moment. But I think we might be able to just make it across. I cannot, in fact, climb that. Oh, because I have Hector selected. There we go.
Not gonna give up now.
Yeah, she's quick. But also, it looks like... Hold on. I just want to test it. It looks like she's not visible at any point during the climb, I think.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah. She's considered to be crouching that entire time. Okay. So we don't even have to worry about it.
Made it. Now, need to do this right. Oh, I see where this is going.
Okay. She's the only one who can get up here. Do we see another route? Is there like... I suppose we could have... We might be able to jump down from this platform over the fence? I don't feel particularly confident about that. It's fine. Isabel can do it herself. She's got it under control. So this gunman appears to not be in the vision of anyone except for the patroller. We could take that guy down and drop him. I'm just thinking we should probably like reduce the number of active concerns in here, right?
I'll take care of it. Let me at him.
Oh, apparently she was allowed to keep her melee weapon as well. That seems like a real oversight on the part of our captors. Oh my god, it's taking forever. Ooh, we just barely got around the corner in time there.
No sweet dreams coming up.
Come on, just turn to look for your friend. Or walk over here to see if he came over here. Because that'll totally work. He's close enough to the corner. I bet I could just run around, yeah.
Oh, tired. Not a peep.
I'm not 100% sure. We might have been able to do that from the point he was initially standing at, too.
Where to?
Okay, and then it's pretty trivial to grab the poncho as well. This guy's just looking outward. Yeah. We can't take the long coat, so we still have to be quiet. I'm hoping that if we listen in on the conversation here, maybe after conversing, one of them will walk away. This would be a really good time, though, to have access to some actual magic, right? And a little bit of voodoo plus a slave rebellion is a formula that has worked in the past.
Fucker made the trip with a shoulder full of lead.
That's hogwash.
They also say the cowboy was the one who shot him.
That damn rattlesnake. You know why they put him in a cage, right?
No, is that this whole conversation? Well, that's unfortunate. I was really hoping that they would separate, because it sure would be nice. I guess. What exactly can you see? Does the oh, it looks like the tent gives no protection from your vision at all. Like it's lined back here, but you can still see things. So I was gonna say we could use a whistle to draw this gunman back here and drop him. I guess we could do it at these rocks instead.
Just getting started.
If we get Hector over here, we clear out the area right in front of everything. Honestly, we probably don't even have to do this. Yeah, this guy's vision never goes far enough to the side. We could probably just have Hector jump the long coat if we just use the cat to turn him around first. And yeah, it looks like we could totally just sprint up there and we will not be seen. Well, we should probably wait for this guy to go back.
I could do this all day.
But we'll do that, and then with two people up here, obviously, it's trivial to solve that problem. I think we're probably okay. I just want to make sure. I want to reduce the number of variables here. All right.
Come on, glad you still with us.
I think she's behind the corner.
Piece of shit.
He does not turn around. Oh. Well, you know what? Honestly,
Here, amigo.
we might be okay. We might be okay to just charge him
For a fight.
if we wait for his view cone to be at one end and we. Yeah, that.
Who's that?
All right, that's pretty straightforward.
Don't
Okay.
move, amigo.
They also let me keep my infinite supply of rope. Seems like you would. Well, I was gonna say it seems like you would take that away from your captives, but I guess you'd be pulling rope out of their pockets forever. So at some point, they realized they were not going to reach the end, and they were just like, okay, whatever, fine.
Look at you.
Time to go.
Okay, let's just get you a little closer.
Who wants to try?
I'm assuming Isabel is gonna,
Let me
gonna cross the distance a little bit faster than he is.
I'll make it good and cozy.
not a peek. Got it.
Also, given the tone they're often going for in the game, I don't know if the comical Tweety Bird noises for the people who are knocked out are really appropriate. Okay, good news. We can just reclaim our stuff now.
Well, alright.
Just waiting for that dude to turn. Okay. You go get your stuff.
Looks like all is in order.
Bianca, they sure missed you, girl.
Ah, there we are. Few leaves, still fresh enough.
What about Cooper and Kate's belongings?
In my bag.
You got it, amigo.
Okay, so we have no bullets, but Isabel has a couple of mind controls now.
Let's keep our heads down. I'd like to avoid unnecessary trouble.
Can people see this guy? No. It probably doesn't matter, but we may as well drop him, right? And like I was saying, we are not gonna make the Cooper mistake. Oh no, that is not safe. In fact, nobody can see him. People can still see the bottom of the ladder.
Let's get back to the action.
Not a.
Keep a lid on it.
Oh, the Longcoat's vision cone doesn't move unless you cat him.
I'm glad you still with us.
I guess it's probably not supposed to. But this breaks his orders for some reason.
Who wants to be first?
Honestly, that makes sense.
Something.
We're leaving.
Stay down. Hector's here. Sleep tight.
I'm gonna hold off on bringing Doc in. I'm a little nervous about the patroller.
This is nothing.
It sure is nice to have somebody who can actually move quickly with a body.
So this is where you end up.
Let's punch it. Leave
All
it
right,
to me making a
you got it, Hector.
Sweet. Oh, I see where this is going. Who's
We got places to go.
nice and tight?
Okay then. Come to Hector. Looks like all is in order.
All right, we're gonna be a little bit more cautious this time.
time to go.
Not sure I trust this.
Bianca, they sure missed you, girl.
And I assume he'll see us most of the way up the ladder.
Unnecessary trouble. I smell trouble.
Oh, he just said he wanted to avoid that. Oh no.
I'll take care of it.
So we probably, given that they gave us no bullets,
Still fresh
but
enough.
full mind controls, we're probably supposed to use a mind control here.
My bag.
That said, do we need to? We might be able to just... I'm gonna try something here.
Mistakes now.
Let's see. How high up the ladder do we have to get before we're no longer visible to him?
We'll meet,
It turns out it's not that difficult.
meet for the vultures.
Now the coming down part is a little trickier. Can this guy see him? Yes. So we're not ready to take him down just yet.
Just what I had in mind. Follow the plan.
Okay, easy. Not a problem. Alright, how do we want to deal with the rest of this? Gotta get Doc back out to the gate. Who's looking at the gate? This guy can see the gate. This guy can't. The patroller can. So technically we don't have to really deal with that many people.
What's the plan?
Probably, but at the same time,
I see.
you know what we've learned about not being sufficiently murderous.
The fuck?
Let's do it. Looks like a job for Bianca.
I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah,
I mean, it's fine. If he just walks over there, it'll work.
I'm in the mood for
Yeah, good enough. I could have like done a trap thing, I suppose.
Let's go.
Oh, he was close enough to the bushes to just cease existing.
Time to
Cool.
use Bianca. What do you think? She's ready. All right. You.
I'm a little nervous about actually being in the bush. Because he might do that.
Still got Bianca.
Alright, that's one person who looks at the gate. You do not even have the ability to see the ladder. You can see the ladder, though, and your vision doesn't move. And you guys are both watched by this guy. Okay, that's a little complicating. How far to the right does your cone swing? Okay, so we can take these two down pretty safely.
Sure thing.
Let's get a couple of people over there and do that.
Yeah, I'm ready. Can do.
Can we get going, please?
I don't think this should be very complicated. I think it's pretty much just walk up to the side of them and showdown them. Show them down, I guess.
Get out of here.
Listen, grammar's complicated. I don't know from grammar. What I know from is killing a man with a cowboy
Get
axe.
moving, amigo.
Ah, if they refuse to work, shoot one of them. There's always more coming.
Alright, we should probably get Doc out here, too. Oh. How did we take damage? The, Oh, God. Quick saves. Okay. The attack animations, the damage is at the wrong point in the animations. The enemy should have to actually do something to you before you take any damage.
Plan work, sunshine.
I like it.
It is a little bit silly that you take damage well before they like draw their gun or throw anything or are within range to bite you if they're a dog.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright, let's do this again real fast, and then I will remember to quick save. I keep saying autosave, but you know, they're very manual saves.
There goes another. Over there? No problem.
Alright,
I'll use my singing voice.
let's do the same thing to grab this guy, and I think it should be possible to do the thing. You know what, I didn't have either of them run, and I think that was definitely a mistake. They probably should both have been running.
Better not be in there.
On my way.
Always run. Just always go fast. Alright, you need to get down here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Can I? No, I was about to try to set a waypoint in the way that you would in most first person, or not first person, most real time strategy games. But unfortunately, the buttons that are used for that are already assigned to other things. I mean, we can assign a waypointed movement path in Showdown mode, I guess.
If they refuse to work, shoot one of them. There's always
Maybe the best way to do this would be just to shoot him. How loud's his gun? His gun's pretty loud. Oh, that's right. No bullets. Who needs bullets? We got this. It's gonna be fine. If this doesn't work because we actually can't get in on them fast enough without their vision cones revealing us, we do have the option of using whistles, because everybody here is a normal guy. There we go. Running. Running solves the problem. Honestly, you guys could just... It's fine. We need to pick these up. So, force of habit. Alright, so, like I'm saying, whistle's probably the right plan. I guess, actually, we should probably move the bodies over here, at least.
I'm here, amigo.
So that if these guys turn the wrong way while turning around to look at the source of the whistling, they don't see the bodies. So if we whistle from just far enough away to grab the one, looks like we could do it from behind these rocks, maybe? Yeah.
Time to use Bianca. I'll use my sing. Almost ready. You.
I heard that.
All right.
Oh, they're both going to come. That does complicate things somewhat.
Some juice. That all you got?
Ah, let's see. Hector took a point of damage from absolutely nobody there.
Who do we have here? I see you, asshole.
That is probably not savable. If we had guns,
Let's go.
we just had other people nearby, we probably could improvise a solution there. But as it stands, we just need to make sure that we take down both of these guys. I don't know what the right approach is going to be on that, because obviously there are a lot of places that are not safe to stand. But probably we don't actually want to have a trap set up,
Let's lure someone in.
because I don't want them to die in a situation where we're not in control yet, right?
Oh, I'm ready for anything.
Shall we continue?
You got it, amigo.
You get scared easy.
I think it might just be... Yep. It's going to be just run around the corner and take him. What's this guy's vision look like? Right? He can't actually see his friend. Is Isabel's attack a little quieter? No. Okay, hold on. Let him separate just a tiny bit more. And then I'm going to have Isabella just run at that dude.
For some chopping.
Okay.
Okay, they're down.
It worked. It turns out Isabel is real fast and extremely good at murder. So now we just got to get to that thing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Looks like it would be easy enough. And I suppose we should get Doc up here eventually.
Let's cut some weeds. Oh, nasty.
Who needs a haircut?
Can we get
All right.
on, please?
And we're just going to kill everybody, probably. At this point, I think that makes the most sense.
Got a feeling about this.
Let's hope your plan works, sunshine.
This will only take a moment.
I gotta say, I'm not a demolitions expert or anything. But a whole mining cart full of gunpowder is like considerably more explosion than you would get from a stick of dynamite, right? Like that's a lot of explosion, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, bullets. Sweet, sweet bullets. Okay, this guy is watched by nobody. Hector, you know what must be done.
Some chopping.
I don't think we even have to move this body, probably.
There goes another. Keep.
You know, there are not a lot of video games where you get to play as the villain from a horror movie. You just get to be the slasher. It's actually a pretty good idea.
We'll see.
And don't you come at me with your Dead by Daylight. This is a very different sort of thing and not actually a very good representation of what I'm talking about.
Keep going.
Alright, it doesn't look all that complicated, frankly. Right, like these two are not in vision of a lot of people. If we just do the same thing we've been doing, run up on them. Probably whistle them over first. Let me watch this patroller for a second, though. Let's make sure we understand these routes before we try anything silly. So you got this guy just walking in a circle. And this guy's not actually a patroller. He has a guard point, but he also just goes to the bushes to pee every 3 minutes, which is probably something he ought to see a doctor about, you know? That ain't normal. It's not, your bladder's not supposed to work like that. Okay, so when this guy... Oh yeah, and he takes a stop to drink and everything. This'll be pretty straightforward. When he comes back through, we'll have plenty of time. Let's get Isabel and Hector in some slightly closer positions.
I sure could use a hot meal right about now.
We ain't got the time.
I mean, you could shovel some beans down real fast. It's not going to be a problem. Oh, I didn't have Hector in quite as safe a spot as I thought. That's fine. I mean, Hector just has to move a couple of inches, and he's in that bush.
Please, I'm already there.
Come on, amigo.
Okay,
Time for the axe.
so obviously we'll just drop him, move him into these bushes over here real fast.
How do you want this?
I'm waiting here.
Okay, and now this makes it trivial to kill the patroller when he comes back through. It'd probably be better if we were like... Oh, wait, hold on. This is not a good moment to be moving. It'd be better to be like here, so we could run out at him earlier in his route, but it'll do. It's fine. Just gotta wait for him to decide he's done standing there. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna take it a little slower. So what about over here? We have one vision cone there. Oh, that guy could see quite a bit further than I was expecting. Okay, it is probably necessary then for me to have waited. By the time we caught up with him coming from the other position, he would have been in that guy's sightline. It is weird how little this disrupts his vision, though.
You got it. Who needs a haircut?
Nice of you to take a patrol break right in the middle of the safe zone.
I see.
So if we wait for that guy to be back over taking a break, nobody's looking at this poncho either. And then from there, I think it's pretty straightforward. I'm real nervous about being around an entire minecart full of gunpowder. It just seems like an incredibly bad idea. So wait, he's gonna turn back around.
Chopping.
Okay, now we're cool.
Okay, they're down. There? No problem.
Oh, there's a patroller over there who I did not realize was going to be a problem.
Let's do this.
Okay, good news.
Oh, that's nice.
In particular, I'm very excited to have ammo for Doc. That's going to solve a lot of problems.
There we go.
Okay. So, we got a patroller over here. Does this gunwoman see the poncho? Okay, they can see each other. They're not providing great cover on the approach, though. Like, we can get real close to both of them. I mean, I can just drop her somewhere, right? We have the whistle.
Time to make some noise. Bianca is ready. There.
It's not safe to do this while this guy's in that position.
I'll use my singing voice.
But we can whistle her as soon as he... Probably as soon as he turns around, because it's going to take her a while to walk over here, right?
Shall we continue?
Let's make sure Doc is in a place where he is not going to give away the whole
Make some
game.
noise. Sure thing, I make. Hombre.
Ooh, we're still kind of cutting it close, honestly.
Hombre, amigo. Sheila, this is nothing.
That's not... Don't put her down. I know I told you to, but you should know better than to follow my orders when they're stupid. That's really the core problem with this game. The characters don't know enough to say no to me.
We only got one chance.
Alright, so there are now lots of opportunities to drop this poncho. And once we've done that, I think we kind of have control of this area, right? Everybody else's vision cones are either completely irrelevant or move into places where they are able to be ignored. This didn't line up very well, though.
Who needs a haircut?
You know what? This is a bad idea. Maybe I should... Maybe I should do something else. Maybe I should try to draw this guy off. No, I don't really think we have that opportunity. It looks like things are going to line up better on this cycle. We'll just let this guy patrol past, and then we should have him.
Making a move. Time for the axe.
I started going just a split second too early. Not even because I needed to go earlier. Like, there was no danger that wasn't going to work. I was just impatient, is all it was.
All right.
And this is the cycle where things really don't line up well. Honestly, they probably line up well enough, though.
Let's light this up.
But I can probably get real close, and then... There it is.
I live for this.
Yeah, this is fine. Okay.
Come on, amigo.
Yeah, I guess we can't really approach this guy too well. It's fine. As soon as he moves over, he is 100% free. I guess I could take this moment to go and see what the deal is with that tutorial.
There's the cart.
Neither of us can push the cart.
Making a move.
It's Doc just telling you a game concern in character. Track switches can be operated via levers next to him. Release the cart by pressing A. If the cart is hit by any bullet, it will explode, and probably like a lot too, right? Like a big lot of explosion.
Coming through. Go with Papa, get it.
Alright, she does not move the bodies quite as fast, but still pretty fast. Oops, that's not... I meant to select Hector. Okay.
This way, amigo.
So these two can't see anything. Yeah, like... Their vision is terrible and useless. Let's just gut this dude real fast, and then we'll start figuring out the cart. I thought he walked further down. I could have taken him there if I was not being so cowardly. Oof. Yeah, well, definitely don't set off the alarm. Although, if we wanted to kill everybody, obviously, the alarm's an important part of that.
Looks like a job for Bianca. I'll use my... Almost ready.
Yeah, we'll just trap this dude. This will be the easiest way to do this.
Here comes the postman.
Alright, and then
Let's hope your plan works.
I'm basically not gonna use Doc at all. He's too slow. He's too damn slow.
So this is where you end up.
I mean, it looks like we can just get right up on him.
I like it.
Okay, let's go. Nice.
Alright, that's one where we probably could have just left him.
Oh, I'm ready for anything.
Alright, so what is the value of going this way? Now, this is where Kate and Cooper are being kept. Wait, where are Kate and Cooper being kept? I'm a little disoriented. Gosh, there's a lot of... Okay, they're all the way over here. I underestimated the amount of space we had to cross. Holy hell. Well, this is going to be a nightmare. Did you fail to throw your guy off the dock? What is going on with you?
Enough. We're leaving.
Alright, I guess we can have Doc push this thing. So right now... So we gotta pick a direction here.
Use the levers. Here we go.
So if we follow this track... That's an awful lot of guys. There are some more people to save, though. Obviously, we gotta save everybody. I think that's probably pretty important. So we could take this path. If we were to go the other way, if we took this track, it does look a little bit more sparsely defended. But at the same time, there's no people to save. So we'd probably end up going this way a little bit anyway. Actually, are all of the people just at the breach? No, there's... Alright, so we're going this way, despite the fact that it looks like it's probably more difficult. Oh, shoot, I gotta... wait, how do I... Okay, they said you can press A to let go of the minecart. That's a lie. That does not work. But pressing space does it, so...
Stop, Cooper and Kate.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm ready.
What's up?
Okay, McCoy. He's still doing his "I'm not happy to be here" thing. Oh, neither one of them is in the crouch state. They should be, but they aren't. And this is my most recent save. Man, I am not doing a good job on the saves today.
You get scared easy. Nice.
All right, let's set these up.
Neither of us can push the cart.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. Hey, let's see what we can do. I'll send him to the other side. Now calm down
Alright.
here.
I'm here, amigo. Looks like a job for Bianca. Almost ready.
Sound.
Just getting started.
Yeah, that's a bummer. I apparently had not saved. Well, we now know that we're definitely going this way because this is the direction the people are in. Which means we don't even have to kill those guys over there.
I heard that.
And I don't think I want to go through the effort of actually going out of my way to kill everybody.
Still got it.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna veer over here and murder all these dudes. It's just
This way,
not worth it. So let's start figuring this out.
Let's get moving.
Oh, sorry. I guess you gotta probably for the best we grab Bianca.
Should have packed a few nuggets. Wonder how many mines. What we gonna do now?
We gotta switch tracks. Use the levers. Here we go.
That works.
Next stop.
All right, let's
Cooper
see
and-
if we can get this through here quickly. There are a lot of guys.
Won't go down so easily.
Maybe you should get stealthy.
Alright.
We'll come back for the card in a minute. So, the people on the ground can see the people up on the ledge. That's a shame. Yeah, this is going to be considerably more difficult. And we're really only saving one extra guy, because the other people are at the point where the tracks reunite anyway. But we're not going to not save him.
Let's hope your plan works, sunshine.
So we do, of course, have the Do of course have the ability to just mind control. So when these two are chatting, the Poncho is completely unaware of what's happening below him. At that moment, we could just kill everybody, I suppose. Alright, I think probably we can deal with this guy with a whistle.
What's the plan? Time to make some noise.
Yeah.
We only got one chance.
Let's get you guys in there.
My singing voice. Bianca is ready.
And I believe the Poncho never sees all the way over here. The door is providing a little bit of vision blocking, so this should be safe even no matter where he is in his patrol route.
This is nothing.
Alright. So now it's safe to just jump this Poncho at the end of his route.
Friends on the other side.
Time to
I guess it doesn't really matter who does it. I'm going to have it be Hector, so that we can keep Isabel down here to dart those guys.
Let's punch it.
Does this gunwoman get much vision over here as she turns to talk to this guy?
Yeah, I got it.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm safe. Actually, I should probably be on the ladder waiting, though. Maybe a little lower than that.
That's what I'm talking
So as not to be seen by the Poncho. So what does her vision look like normally? It's actually a little inconvenient. Neither one of them can see her, though. She's easy enough to kill after the fact.
Time for the axe. There goes another. Here comes the postman.
Okay. Yeah, I think he just walks up to her and drops her. Like, I'm pretty sure this is going to be really straightforward.
I'm in the mood for some chopping. Not
And I'll just move her over a little bit. Just get her a little more in the corner. I guess I probably could walk her out to the bushes. It's not safe.
So this is where the coal mine, huh?
Oh, what am I doing? I didn't even check where his cone was. I was just like, okay, let's go out there and do that thing. I could set her up a lot earlier in this process too.
Okay, let's move it.
I mean, time for the axe. Keep your eyes peeled. There goes another. I'm in the mood for some chopping.
I mean, just run at her. Oh, don't just run at her. Never mind. That's right. We know that the guards on the ground can see the pathway. Not that it matters, or
This interesting.
it doesn't add anything, but we just have to make him walk slow.
Time for the axe. Let's do this.
I got friends on the other side. Make the sound. Through the coal mine, huh?
I keep doing that, man. I'm already thinking about the next thing, and so I'm kind of like doing stuff automatically. I am taking actions non-thoughtfully. This does get at something. I've been having a hard time putting it into words. Hopefully this will help illustrate it. This guy having vision of this part of the bridge is a really good example of a restriction in the game that doesn't add any difficulty. Like, it makes you not able to do something. It's a restriction, but it doesn't make your decision making more interesting. It's not something that you have to come up with a solution for. It's just like, do the thing you were going to do in the simplest possible way, but slightly slower than the fastest possible way.
Let's be quick about it.
It would be cool if this kind of thing were eliminated. I would like it if the whole of the game was just solving the interesting problems. I don't know how they would do that. Did he? Oh, there's the patroller. The patroller can see a very, very tiny part of the walkway every once in a great while. Again, this is another great example of a thing that's just a restriction without adding any like difficulty or decision making or gameplay.
I know what I'm doing.
And this is a thing sometimes you see in video games. Sometimes people will complain about these kinds of restrictions.
My way.
Things that just make you have to do stuff in a more specific way, but without actually adding any kind of interest or fun.
There goes another.
And you'll see other people push back against that, being like, oh, well, you just don't like hard games. If the game's too hard, then, you know, just you got to get good. But I don't know, man. I feel like you could just design your game in a slightly different way and not remove any of the difficulty, like not remove any of the decision-making stuff, but without having that kind of, hey, just go slow garbage in it. Okay, now we've finally done this in the right way, and I'm still not really expressing cleanly the whole thought that I'm having there. I'm not sure what the best,
I see.
I'm not sure how to make it clearer. This is the thing I've been thinking about on and off for a long while, sort of like tangentially related to like Dark Souls discourse. And...
Well, we're gonna get out of here. Let's see what we can do.
Because there are a lot of things in difficult games that make you have to do a specific thing or play a specific way, but that aren't hard. And I think we don't, in the way we talk about video games, we don't really delineate between those things in a way that's useful. I mean, the fact is, talking about video games is a thing that's very much in its infancy, and we do not have good, clean terminology or ideas, generally speaking. All right, you just come back and get this. We're not going to need you for a minute here. Let's move that up to here. All right. How are we going to deal with these guys? The gun's pretty loud, but I think we could get over here far enough that Hector could just drop the whole lot of them. So the poncho is definitely within that guy's vision while they're at the conversation. What is the poncho? He doesn't see anything. You know what? I think the best thing to do is going to be to have Hector come over here and just shotgun those guys. We even have an extra bullet waiting for us.
Let's do this.
Just try to make sure that I don't get caught by the side of a wandering vision cone. Okay.
Let's get loud.
So yeah, we're good. That is, boy, I right clicked to unselect the shotgun 3 different times there, and it didn't unselect any of those times.
You got it, amigo. Ready when you are.
Oh, hey, there's a guy up there who apparently is a problem. Well, is that guy stationary? Okay, he can't. Oh, he can't actually see any of the people. He sees Hector doing the thing, which is a little bit dumb.
Yeah, I'm ready. Ready. What? You see that? Get the other.
Yeah, see, that's... Hector's in a bush and crouched and would not need to even stand up at any point during the gunshot animation. But apparently he is treated as standing throughout the entirety of the thing. So we have to... And the gunshot animation is about 8 seconds longer than it really needs to be.
Let's get
Okay.
I'm on a roll.
There we go. You just have to get him all the way outside the cone, despite the fact that him hiding in the bush absolutely should be good enough. This is one of those things. That's wild, though, that they made the decision to have it... they made the decision to have him be treated as though he is standing for the entirety of this incredibly long animation after the gunshot. That definitely should not work that way. Alright, also, Doc, did you really not grab the thing? Does it take him... Is there a really long animation at the start of, like, when he makes contact? No, not really. Okay. So with all those guys down, it's these two looking at each other, and we have a couple of patrollers. We have this long coat who during his patrol can see the poncho, but his patrol looks pretty long. We should have a window here.
Can we get that?
I wonder, can Isabel dart these guys from the ground? If she can dart him from the ground safely, then this is really easy. Oh, his vision swings a little bit too far to the side for me to approach that bush.
Just a little blood. I had enough of this place. Just a tiny one.
Okay, well, this should be pretty straightforward then.
Not gonna die here.
It's just a matter of finding a time when it's safe for them both to fall. Because it should be, like, very trivial for her to get the dart in up here, right? She can actually just crawl up here with him.
I like that. Don't worry. Just back at you.
Yeah, and again, the right click is so overloaded. I had to right click 3 times to get her to unselect the dart so that I could get her to climb the ladder instead of shooting a dart at the ladder. Now, the big danger here, as we know, is that longcoats don't actually die from the link. We'll do damage to him, and then somebody's going to have to finish him off. What is my plan for that? I guess my plan for that is probably Isabel climbing over there.
Not gonna give up now.
Isabel can get up behind him, and when he goes down on one knee, she can just stab him and drop the body off this side of the cliff real fast.
This is gonna be good.
So he can see. Yeah, okay, it shouldn't be a problem. We can just have Hector wait right behind this poncho and melee attack him to bring him down. I wonder if... There are a variety of ways this could work. I'm actually not 100% sure what's going to happen. Because... I wonder if Hector doing the melee attack is actually going to kill the longcoat. Because Hector's melee attack ordinarily would. Also, I think we might have a target of opportunity here, so I'm just gonna do something crazy as soon as this guy turns. Okay, nope. There's a guy who was hidden from my sight by the top of the screen. Alright. We do not, in fact, have an easy target of opportunity here. I think it's pretty safe for me to just be right here, though. I don't think that any of them see this position. Yeah, we don't need her to do anything other than grab the body and then throw it down there real fast. So let's get Hector in position, and then we'll try to figure out where we are relative to the relevant patrols. Because he'll see the drop, although his vision really should be completely obscured by this big rock, you would think. I guess it's not really that tall. It's not tall enough. I think this might actually be the moment. I'm gonna try it. We'll see if it breaks here. And we want to have control of Isabel.
Oh yeah.
Come on. No, you gotta move the body though, because there is a guy who walks real close. Okay. Alright, so Hector has to actually attack the longcoat. For the longcoat to die from Hector's attack, it doesn't work through the line. That's fine. That makes sense to me.
Not gonna die here.
That was my expectation. Can I free him? Nope. Okay.
Gonna be good.
I'm a little surprised by that. That we can't tell him it's cool to run. I guess the idea is that you're freeing all of them at the end of the mission, so... Oh, wait, is that not... I mean, even with him, even after him seeing her, the whole part of his vision cone that's on her appears to be lined. That's...
This is gonna be good.
I guess there must be a tiny little portion of it that's not? Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's 100% lined.
Not gonna give up now.
Oh, maybe there is. There's like a tiny... Yeah. There's a tiny, tiny little area at the top of the vine that is solid colored. That's broken. That's not the way that's supposed to work. I would put money on that not being the developer's intent.
I like that. They won't feel a thing.
Alright, I want to link these two and then cut them down together.
One?
I think that should work. As long as we're careful about the longcoat's position, that should work and be pretty easy to clean up while he's walking down this way. Although we might have to wait a couple of cycles for it to be totally safe. Because we do have to drop them and then move the bodies pretty quickly.
Not gonna die here. Just
Alright. Oh, I don't like this. She's got to get a little closer than I want. Trying really hard to unselect the thing, please. There we go.
let's make this interesting. Let's stick a pin in them.
Okay. So now all we need is to wait. We want to drop them the second this guy turns around, and I think she should have plenty of time to clean the rest of this up then.
So for Papa get it. You got some work to do.
What's going to be the best way to do this? You know what? I'll just...
Make the sound.
This is going to be the best way to do this. And I don't think we actually have to move that body at all.
Place. Where to? Coming up.
Alright, excellent.
I'll take care of it.
And we probably don't have to hide this one, but... Oh, no. No, stop. Boy, she has to, I would like it if the state of the animations matched the animations a little bit better. Like, she should not be considered standing until the part of the animation where she actually picks him up. It's wild that you can commit that animation where she is crouched for the entire first, like, 3/4 of it. But you can be seen right at the beginning of it, so there's no way for you to cancel out of it.
Just this one.
Alright, this is easy.
And that one.
Okay, we're gonna be able to do this pretty quickly this time. And I totally would have been fine if I just left the body. That said, the longcoat shouldn't be able to... He kind of saw through a building to make that a problem for me. I do wish that they did not have the X-ray vision. It does seem like in this game, buildings are a lot less solid than you would expect them to be pretty frequently. I'm thinking of
Give up now.
the knife throw we did with Cooper clean through that market stall in the last map.
Gotcha.
Okay, there we go. That's plenty of time. Now, unfortunately, Isabel cannot deal with one of these guys by herself.
We only got one chance.
Let's push this up here. Oh, did I not? Yeah, I did not.
It'll cost you.
Let's swap that over. Oh, there's no visual indication at all, actually, of of which track the thing will currently go down, because there was no change. So you just got to look at the switch. But you know, the actual metal part of the track does move. At least it should.
No objections here.
All right, so we could have Doc just snipe that long coat and have Isabel take him,
Nicely.
and Doc will still walk out of it at full ammo. So let's let the long coat turn around one more time. Is this guy visible to anybody else? He is. There's a dude with a guitar up there for some reason. Domlin the bass. Well, then this ain't gonna be that safe. Actually, I wonder, at the very, very edge of his cone like this, I wonder if I could just stab him fast enough. We're gonna try it. We're gonna do a little test here. This is not a not a real run. No, her kill is way too slow. Honestly, Hector's kill might work in that amount of time. I think there's a real chance Hector would be able to get that done. And he is already up here. Just trying to move as fast as I can safely here, because that long coat's about to turn around. Okay.
Keep your eyes peeled.
It might be easier to get rid of the long coat than I'm thinking. We can probably do it with this poncho still up. Yeah, because nobody can see past the rocks. We'll just have Hector drop him. We can save the bullet. Although, it's not really saving a bullet, because we're going to end up with more bullets than we can carry anyway.
No problem. Oh, nasty. We're gonna get out
What's the
of here.
plan?
Gotcha.
To Hector.
You wanna carry them?
I like it.
Alright, so now I think Hector can just wait, like, over here, right? Yeah, okay. And once this guy is around the corner, nobody else can see him.
Okay, they're down.
Okay.
Here comes the postman.
So that gets rid of a really frustrating vision cone. Unfortunately, like, we probably do have to kill all 3 of these guys. And they have very good vision of the approach to them. Boy, I'm not really sure what the best way of dealing with those two is going to be. We can approach them from behind? Is this all ladders? No, it's ladders and ivy. Alright, well, we could have, I was kind of hoping
I know what I'm doing.
we could have Doc do some of this, but that's fine.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, Isabel can get up here. She can dart the 2 of them together, and then we can have her kill them at the same time that that Hector kills this guy. Does the long coat see them all the way up there? No, his vision never goes that high. Okay, I think this is actually going to be, like, very doable.
Not gonna give up now.
Why is there even a ladder? Who put this ladder here? What is the in-universe purpose of this particular ladder? All right. How safe is it to walk out and hit the dart shot? It doesn't look like it's too bad.
Feel it. That one. Let's stick a pin in 'em. Got you.
Okay. So easy enough for her to
On my way.
to run up and grab those guys. So we want to try to distance these appropriately. Actually, yeah, you know what? I can just have her be, like, right here.
It has. Not gonna die here.
Okay. So let's put you right on top of this guy.
Time for the axe.
I think this is going to work, but just in case, let's go ahead and do a save.
Listen, let's be quick about it. There's a little blood.
Alright, the timing wasn't super tight. There was definitely a little slack in that one.
Well,
But now that we have all these vision cones down, and we have a really easy way of dropping a minecart on a long coat, which I assume is what this is for. They're all basically fine with it. They don't care what happens. Nobody likes a long coat.
Well, shit. Oh, shit.
Okay, maybe that guy did.
Wrong.
Come on, amigo.
I feel a little bad. He's really putting out some despair vibes. I feel a little bad for him.
This is wild. Don't move.
Oh. Shoot.
Leaves here.
Yeah, that's not going to be recoverable. I didn't even look beyond the fence. I'm having a real issue in my brain where I'm, like, partitioning the areas. Like, we'll deal with all the threats in here.
You got it, amigo.
So you back up. I was going to try to take advantage of our little opportunity here, but
How the hell did that happen?
you know, it probably is best if... Can I get a dart on this dude? Probably is best if we kill this guy here instead of at the spot where he normally hangs out. Because over here where he normally hangs out, he might actually be visible through the gate. Just don't use Hector, because Hector's big and clumsy and very obvious. He also wears he's kind of brightly colored. He's got those yellow clothes on. He's a little more visible.
Yeah, I got it.
Well, I guess actually against all the terrain over here, he's actually very well camouflaged. Alright, Doc, you still got the thing? I had not fixed the track yet.
Feeling about this.
Okay, Doc's minecart run is very fun. That's that's extremely comical.
Keep at it.
Alright, let's move this up to here.
Pull yourself
Then we gotta send Doc back and get the other bullets here.
sunshine.
straight through hell.
Alright, I feel like we're making really good progress. I'm a little bummed out that we couldn't tell that guy he was saved just yet. Right, he could stop the backbreaking labor. I mean, I know we're about to save them all. But what if that dude's vertebrae are just about to give out? Alright, so this doesn't look too bad. That poncho's a real problem. We have a door right here. We could... I mean, if somebody comes out that door, they have to drop the poncho immediately afterward. We don't really have a lot of places to hide from there. I mean, it's easy enough to draw this guy off. Hold on, let's have Isabel back up to here. How close do we have to get to whistle that dude? We could whistle him from right there. Yeah, okay, we can get him from a position that's not actually in the poncho's vision. Right here works. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if the poncho will be able to see that or not. We're gonna try it. Just gonna crack this area a little bit. And we do have to watch out for the... I'm gonna wait on this patroller over here. We need this guy to come back and turn around again. I guess actually I probably had time, but I wasn't certain. I'm trying to practice a little tiny bit of discretion here. If this guy's down, then we have lots of opportunity to grab the poncho. Yeah, nobody else can even see him at any point except for the patroller.
I'll use my singing voice.
Alright, just the very, very edge of affecting him.
Let's do this.
Over here. I wouldn't worry just yet.
Okay.
Good girl. This way, amigo. Be uncle. This is nothing.
Alright, just toss his ass out of the way. So this looks like very resolvable now. Probably we still don't use this. I guess I could make it easier to use this door, though. If we have Isabel come out here and cat the dude from this angle,
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
then we can have Hector just rush him through the gate. Which should work. I guess the gunman... Is the gunman going to look far enough over here? No, his vision does not swing far enough over to make this a problem at any point. Obviously, at this point, we wanna wait a second.
So this is where you end up. You ready, Stella?
I'm gonna have to get a little closer than I was planning.
No problem. I had enough of this place.
Well, I'm not sure what the safe way to do this is.
We got some work to do.
We gotta use the cover of the rock? This is gonna be ugly.
Poor fellas. We're gonna get out of here.
Oh, I did make it without alerting the this poncho's vision cone, but I needed to slow down a little bit more. Oh, apparently I hadn't yet whistled.
I heard that.
I think that's doable. I gotta watch this guy's vision a little bit more closely and not start my run when he's looking. We can be in his vision for part of the move, but we definitely can't be in it for all of the move.
What's up? Nice. We're gonna get out of here.
Alright, use the rocks as cover from that guy. As soon as the patroller turns around, move around down to here to the point where the path will be shortest.
Poor fellas. Wonder where they all from.
Okay, I made it.
Doesn't concern me.
What the hell is wrong with you, McCoy?
All that matters is getting out of here.
It's a good question. What in the hell is wrong with McCoy? Is she gonna be safe from the patrol here? She's probably not, right? I probably need to do this all in one smooth motion, which is just a terrifying prospect. I assume that's why that gunman's patrol path is as long as it is. Yeah, he's gonna see her now. And if we walk around the rock any more than that, we're gonna be visible to the poncho. So yeah, you have to do that all at once, all in one patrol cycle. Alright, I think it might be doable. We're gonna try it. I don't know if it's a good plan, but it's my plan. No, in fact, I know it's not a good plan, but it's my plan.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, watch that guy's head.
Poor fellas. Fuck. Wonder where they all from.
That doesn't concern
Okay.
What the hell is wrong with you, McCoy?
me. All that matters is getting out
Let's
of
make sure
here.
we're watching this guy. So this does work on the ponchos, right?
Come on. Go.
Oh. An additional patrol. That throws some crimps in the plan.
I see.
I'll go back somewhere else.
Ah, they turned away. They turned away fast enough, but when the poncho turns his attention away from the cat, he just immediately looked at the door. It's like very bad luck. And we can't guarantee that won't happen every single time. Also, we have this guy patrolling up here who just, like, again, comically at the exact wrong moment was at that point in his patrol. So this is not going to work. We're going to have to do this in a different way. I'm not sure what that way is.
I'm here, amigo. On my way.
Let me try something. I'm a little curious about the door. Can we step out there?
Nice. Poor fellas.
Okay.
Wonder where they all from.
That doesn't concern me.
Interesting.
What the hell is wrong with you, McCoy?
All that matters is getting out of here.
So it seems like the... Let's quick save so we don't have to hear that dialogue again. It seems like he doesn't see you in the coming out of the door animation at all, but the going into the door animation is pretty long, and he does see that. What I'm wondering is, could we have Isabel step out here, shoot him, and then step back in the time it takes his vision cone to run? And my guess from what we just witnessed there is probably not. Never mind. Okay. So now we can just link him to anybody. Link him to this guy. And,
Don't worry.
yeah. This should work. This should work.
Hey now.
Let's make this interesting.
And now... Wait, can you see... Oh, you do see that guy. Never mind. That's not going to work. Well, I mean, it still could. Hold on. Where's Doc?
Just what I had in mind.
Hey, Doc. Come up here. We're gonna have to coordinate a little bit. I think Doc might have a shot from hereabouts. No, hold on. We gotta
Well, all right.
creep up a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. So the idea is Isabel runs up on this dude. We abuse the vision cones that Isabel can run up on this dude and stab him. The instant she does so, Doc shoots that guy, and then also Doc's gonna have to shoot this gunman, and it's gonna be a little tight. It is going to be a little tight. We have a window here. Oh, except if this gunman's in the wrong position. And this patrol is also... Oh, okay. Maybe this isn't a real solution. Actually, it looks like, though, this patrol never actually sees the poncho. There's enough debris in the way. Okay, maybe we could do this.
Should have packed a few nuggets.
I gotta say, I like the overcomplicated nature of it quite a lot. So where's the edge of your vision? I'm like right at it already. Okay. I'm gonna try this. That guy's about to be looking away. I think we might have our opening here.
Let's cut some weeds.
I wouldn't worry.
This is the moment.
No mistakes now.
Oh, shoot. There's a guy way over there who can see, apparently, everything. Yeah, that's a real problem. Oh, man, it's like very close to the edge of his vision cone, too, and it's just this very narrow little sightline. Okay, well, never mind. I like this plan a lot. I like the overcomplicated nature of it, but it's just not going to be workable. if there's yet another sightline we have to worry about, and then on top of that, that guy never moves or goes anywhere. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to deal with this. You know, this seems like a pretty good time for me to just stop and consider. So that is going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, on Monday, we're going to continue murdering just a boatload of slavers. It's a thing everybody can get behind. It's fun for the whole family. And we'll see you then.